I bet you I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna go to the store, and they're gonna be like, oh, your hair looks so cute. How you get it so long? Hey, my babies. It's your girl, adorekristiana, and I'm back with another video. If you read that title, you know exactly what I'm doing here today. So stay tuned, and let's see how it turns out. Hey y'all, present day Adore here. Okay, to start off this hairstyle, I part my hair down the middle, and I did go to the mirror just to make sure the back was super straight, well, as straight as possible. Then I got ready to break my hair into sections, being that my hair is pretty thick and long, and I do want my hair very slicked. I'm going to break it into sections and add gel, brush it down, and mold it into place with my blow dryer. I am using the black Got2b glue gel, that clear gel, and the directions said that you should use it on damp hair. So I was spraying my hair just a little bit at first to see how my hair felt with it, because I wasn't sure like why you have to use it with water, but you didn't. It was fine without it. So saying all that to say, as I moved forward, I stopped spraying water because honestly I didn't even think about it, and it was fine. So after I mold my first section down, I secure with my scrunchie, and I'm gonna do the same thing to about 4 more sections. So I had 5 sections in total. And when I'm done brushing, I go ahead and dry it again with the blow dryer. The only difference here is that instead of adding a new scrunchie, I'll just go ahead and pull the scrunchie that I just secured the first section with out, and then I'll tie both those sections back together, and I keep doing that same thing until I get to my last section. So if y'all want to go ahead and watch me do that, it is pretty satisfying, I think. So yeah. I'm finishing up the first half of my hair, and at this point I was loving how the slick looked. Like, I was wondering why I hadn't used this gel sooner to do a process like this, but I did notice that I did create little bumps in the back. So I got my blow dryer and was drying it down after I added a little bit more gel to loosen it up, because the gel has such a strong hold. Once I dry it on, it is dry, y'all. So I had to loosen it up, and then I used my rat tail comb to like brush down the bumps, and then I did the same exact process on the other side. When I'm ready to tie down all the sections together, I use 2 scrunchies for extra security and lack of tension on my neck, y'all. All the slicking is done, and I'm ready to put these braids in my ponytails. This is the hair that I'm using. It matches my hair like pretty much to the T, and I did not realize how long this hair was, y'all. Like, I was like, dang, I'm about to be Rapunzel with it. All right. So the first thing I had to determine was how many pieces of hair out of the pack that I want to use. So I would consider this one piece, like one whole piece, and it looks like that wasn't going to be thick enough for my braids to look proportionate. So here I am, I grabbed 2, and then I felt like that was too much too, so I split one of the pieces in half. So there's the half, and then I added it to one whole piece, and I figured, okay, that should be good, because I wanted them to look just proportionate basically. So I went ahead and decided to use 1.5 pieces of hair, and I'm trying the method where you pin off the first tail of the hair on the opposite side, and then you secure the side that you're choosing to start on with a rubber band. So yeah, and I did say the first thing that I tried, right? Yeah, just keep that in mind. So I knew the first thing I had to do was to get it secure up as close to my scrunchie as possible, so I didn't have like an unrealistic looking gap. And then I took that one piece that I am going to use to wrap around, and I separated it on the opposite side with a little clip, and I added the gel on my hair and brushed it in, and then I just got ready to break my hair into 3 pieces to begin my braid. I braided the hair all the way down. It was looking pretty good. Then boom, y'all see that? That's a big gap. Now at this point, I'm explaining what happened, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe we can make this look realistic with some hair. Let's wrap it around. So I went ahead and tried it. No, it was a dub. So what I ended up doing was grabbing that same 1.5 pieces of hair and breaking it into 3. Can you guess what I'm gonna do with these 3 pieces, y'all? Yep, I ended up feeding the hair in because that's just what seemed most logical at this point. When I tell you I tried to put that braid in 10 times the other way, I gave it a true chance. But now I'm going to go back to the basics of mine, and I'm going to use those 3 pieces and feed them in. And when I did do this, the first piece I put in was the smallest piece. Or no, I'm lying. The first piece I put in was the biggest piece, then the medium sized piece, and then the smaller piece, because like I mentioned before, I wanted it to look as proportionate as possible. So I do think this method helped me out a lot with that as well. After my braids are secure with the rubber bands, I go in with my Got2b spray just to lay down mainly my hairs and make sure that they are sticking to the braiding hair, because I really despise that look where the natural hairs are flying out of your braid. Like no, okay. So that's what I use. And then I was kind of sick right here because I didn't even think about the fact that the gel was going to give such a strong hold that I couldn't take my baby hairs back out like I normally do. So I definitely just went ahead and tried my best on this part, and I just created a little sum. And I laid them down to set, and I got some, what do you call them? Perm rods. Yes. And I split the tail of my braids in half, and I wrapped the hair around the perm rod. Not in any particular way, honestly. I just, you know me, I just do what feels right, okay? And yeah, so that's exactly how I wrapped it. And when I was done, I did it on the other braid. And when that was all complete, I went ahead and boiled some water on the stove and dipped them in. After towel drying, I took the flexi rods out the opposite way. I put them in, and the first braid was good. The second braid at the end, it got like tangled on the perm rod, so I'll have to figure out why next time. But I just snipped the scraggly ends, re-put the perm rod in, dipped it, and it came out fine, just like this. I completed the final step, and y'all, I was in love. I was so excited because a year ago when I tried this hairstyle, let's just say I did not leave the house with this hairstyle. So I'm very, very proud. So this is the final product, y'all. Let me know what you think. Okay, clearly I'm loving it, but I want to know how you feel about it. Let me know if you're gonna try it out. Okay, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And you already know, if you want to see more from me, because I got more for you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.